Okay, so I wanted to do a video on this because I saw this morning, and it honestly pissed me off. This is stupid, and the fact that nothing is happening, it's dumb. This is so stupid because if you have not seen, basically Aaron Donald took a Bengals player's helmet. Which, hang on, okay, let's back up for a second. Whose ever idea it was to have the Super Bowl teams at joint practice just, 5 months later? After the Super Bowl game? Whoever's thought that up, you are the dumbest person alive, and I hope you get fired. You do not deserve to have a job. You should have expected this. This should have been expected. Anyway, get into it. Things turned bad. Things got worse. Aaron Donald took a Bengals player's helmet, got into a fight, swung it, bam, and there's probably no suspension coming because it's Aaron Donald. But, you smoke weed? You want to gamble? You want to do something that doesn't hurt someone? You want to do something that, maybe it's not in the best, doesn't make you look good in the best of light, but it's not egregious. You're not punching your wife or a kid. You're not killing people. You're not hurting anyone. You get suspended a year plus, depending on what you do. And the NFL hates weed. They hate whatever. And you get suspended a lot longer than, Aaron Donald probably will. The Rams are the NFL's new baby, just like the Patriots were back for two plus decades. Now it's the Rams all of a sudden this year for the past 2 years. But obviously it's because, it's LA, it's a big market, blah, 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 blah. I still think it's very dumb. There was no flags for the first 3.5 quarters of the Super Bowl. And then, the Rams' last drive. Let's extend this by 17 freaking flags. Where were the flags in the first 3.5 quarters? I'm getting off on a tangent here. It's stupid. It's really stupid. So, again, took a helmet, swung it at a person. We can't see in the video, and I'm not going to play the video, but I can't tell if he actually connected with a person's body or not. It kind of looks like it, but I don't know for a fact if he did or didn't, because the video that was surfaced online, it's from a different angle, but you can kind of see him, it looks like the hand kind of recoils his back, like he kind of actually hits someone with it. So it's dumb. But yeah, then this article here again. I have something else to talk about because Sean McVay came out and made a post, or not a post. He had an interview. I believe it was this morning. We'll check. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But so basically, the reason why this is different from the Myles Garrett situation, which I think is stupid, in my personal opinion, this is stupid, is basically a reporter came out and said, hey, it didn't happen on the football field, it happened on a practice field, so we let the teams take care of that. We don't care if someone is shot with a gun. We don't take care of that. We let the teams take care of that and do what they need to do on the practice field during joint practices, which again, joint practices, the NFL should be watching. There's been every single year, there's probably 10 fights? 10 fights a year with these joint practices. Obviously, not all of them are, this severe where you're ripping helmets off and swinging at them. But you still got people swinging at each other and whatnot. So, you would think with a joint practice, especially with the stupid teams that were just in the Super Bowl, again, 5 months ago or whatever it was, you would think they would pay attention to this. You would think they would know, hey, maybe we shouldn't do this. Maybe we shouldn't have them either in a joint practice or even have them have a preseason game between them. But they don't think about it. And it's in the rule book that they don't care. Let the Rams take care of it. Who cares? Basically, the Bengals can't even do anything. Because, even if the Bengals, you probably got to go up to and Roger Goodell, I'm sure he's probably seen the video by now. But, even the Bengals probably, the owner still has to go up to Roger Goodell and say, hey, do something. But, again, he might not. They might not. The NFL might not do anything at all. Yeah, so then it sounds like it slams the door, but then there's a Florio came out and said that basically Aaron Donald won't get suspended or anything, but the Rams could get impacted. And basically all that would be is probably taking away draft picks and whatnot. It's essentially what that would be. Like, they're not going to suspend Aaron Donald because, again, the Rams are the babies. They let them do whatever they want. Who cares? It's the Rams. They're our new favorite child. And it's dumb. The fact that you can even have a favorite. It's so stupid. So again, it's failing to exercise proper control over the players, which again, NFL should have realized, like, hey, like, let's not do this like 5 months after in a preseason in a joint practice. Let's have them go up against other teams here. Yeah, but wag a finger at Donald. Yep. Yeah, I think this year, yeah, he is. Okay, well, yeah, okay, so, yeah, I had to reread that because, again, I saw sensitivity. I'm like, yeah, okay, I get it for this one, but basically, like, they're so protective of make sure you're healthy. Obviously, like, COVID changed everything. Every sport, every business, everything. COVID changed everything, and so, and Myles Garrett and, bunch of stuff recently in the past 4 years, 5 years really changed how they look at players' health and safety and whatnot. So hopefully they do, and if they do, I'll make a follow-up video. I probably could have said that at the beginning of the video here, but hopefully they do make something, and they, suspend him for a couple games, hopefully, because again, he's basically trying to kill a guy by swinging a helmet at him. Yes, right, yeah. This is right here. It basically says, again, if you don't want to read it, basically says, if you expect the NFL to do something, like, don't expect the NFL to do anything, because they're probably not gonna. It's dumb. Wait, is this a Bengals website? Uh-oh. This is kind of biased. I should have picked. I didn't realize that it's under USA Sports. I hope this isn't a biased webpage. I don't think it doesn't seem like it is. But it's basically a Bengals thing. So I didn't realize that when I first picked this. But again, the gist of the story is here and whatnot. So I don't. It doesn't seem biased to me because I'm not a Bengals fan or a Rams fan. If I was a Rams fan, I would still be like, yeah, NFL has to do something. Like, if you agree with what happened and you want to let it slide, like, you're just dumb. Like, you do not, like, if you did that, if any common person did that, you might get, like, permanently banned from the NFL. But because it's a star player, they don't do anything. So if you believe Aaron Donald is innocent here, go out. Well, don't. I'm not even gonna. I was gonna say something. I'm not even gonna say anything. But just imagine yourself in that situation where you took off someone else's helmet, or you grabbed a metal pole, or block of wood or whatever, and try to smash someone with it. Imagine that at your workplace, or a chair, or whatever. Again, just imagine that. Imagine what would happen to you. Now, I want to talk about what Sean McVay said. This happened yesterday. He had a press conference. So again, Myles Garrett suspended the last 6 games of the 2016 season. Enforced discipline. It's up to teams to enforce discipline on the practice field. So Aaron Donald probably will get away with doing the same thing that cost Myles Garrett, again, a third of the season. And then Sean McVay came out and said, I don't know exactly what instigated it. I think in some instances that teams I think in some instances teams defending each other. Okay, that doesn't make sense to me. Fortunately, my understanding is nobody got hurt, and we'll move on from it. Not going to make a bigger deal than what it is. This is not going to look... Oh, okay, not going to point fingers. To look at pointing fingers. And then this guy just basically summed up and said, let's just move on and point fingers at my star player doing the exact same thing that got another team's star player suspended 6 games. That's how he... I love how he sums it up. I love how that how this Michael guy sums it up. Because that's... Oh my god. Oh my god. So again, I don't. He just wants to move on. He doesn't care. It's just, whatever. We're the Rams. Who cares about it? Let's just move on. It's just a joint practice. It doesn't matter. No one got hurt. We're good. Like, really? Let's not make a bigger deal out of it than what it is. I do not get. I don't get it. I want to wrap it up there. I can't even process how to respond to that, because it's just, I mean, this again. I like that. I like how that's phrased and whatnot. So yeah. Let me know your thoughts on this. It's stupid. Something should happen to him. Again, you're trying to murder a guy, essentially. Like, that's what he's essentially trying to do. Is he's trying to murder a guy. Yeah, I'm a little lost for words right now. So like the video, share the video around. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'm out of here. Peace.